Ahmed Ben Chaibeh. I work with Flash Entertainment, one of the biggest entertainment companies in the Middle East right now. I have a background in events for more than 12 years in management and organizing events, and also been DJing since '98. I think I started DJing back in high school from making like non-stop tapes. I remember the small little tapes, mixing together, and then from there slowly turned up to buying my first set of turntables techniques. Got my first 20 records. After that, started mixing, studying, practicing, and started doing house parties, and from there grew up. I think the first thing, because I always wanted to have like 2 songs mixed non-stop, so the party goes on without stopping, putting them, changing the tapes, and then I started traveling a lot. When I traveled, I started meeting more musicians, and then I started like a DJ. What's DJ? I saw it in front of me. It's like interesting. Maybe I can do that. And then I got the rhythm of it and just started doing it. It became a passion and became persistent, practicing over and over, and kept focused on it and just loved it. Crazy, hence the name Outlaw, because in the culture as an Emirati, it's like doing music. Why are you doing music? You know, music means clubs means bad things and taboo, and like no, we're not doing that. And it was really a very hard thing to get people understand, especially the families. Like you're doing this, entertaining people, and there's bad things around you, and it's like I think it took a good 2 years for them to understand that it's a passion. And I've been raised properly, so I didn't fall for any interference around me, and just purely passion for music itself and high on stage. Yes, because as an Arabic DJ, we need to actually work maybe 5 times harder than a person. Because they think a DJ you have to be a foreigner or expat, or like you have to have English as a first language. And you have to work really harder, especially bringing in music or getting a party, or just like believing that yes, you can actually mix. But you know, that's the fun, like competition, like proving people wrong is always a good thing to do. I think I have 12 terabytes of music so far. So I do all kinds of music. I started doing R&B and hip-hop, then switched to dancehall, to reggae, and then Arabic for a while, then started doing house when I was in Germany. I mainly play for the people, so I don't have like a preset for myself. It's for me, for the people, like what people want, how they want to have fun. I make sure it's for the people, it's not for me. Because I think I started doing house parties since '98 for 3 years, then I started doing private parties for serious big people. Was doing that for another 7 years, and then I think this year alone, since last September, I started doing clubs in festivals, and just beautiful, because it took a while to get people to believe that okay, he's local, he is Emirati, he never heard him outside in clubs, why we should believe in him. I did the first party, and then they don't pay you enough to play, so there's no like, okay, there's nobody believing in you and not paying enough, so why should I do it? I think the first gig I did half the price. I think halfway in the party, I think the promoter came to me, I'm sorry, I thought you were not that good, but you are really beyond my expectations. I want to sign up with you. Sign up with me for another 6 months, and from there I got offers to do, I played Allure Club in Abu Dhabi, the biggest and best club in Abu Dhabi, for 6 months. And then started touring, started playing with big artists like Tiesto. I played with Bob Sinclair twice in 1 year. There's no balance. If you want something enough, you go hard and you can get it. You know, nothing will come to you. If you want something hard enough, you gotta go out and get it. Sleep becomes secondary. I remember so many times sleeping before hours next day for work again. Because with nightlife, it's really hard. I mean, you finish 4 or 5 in the morning, next day you have work. There's no excuse. You're doing this, you want to do this, you want to do this. Balance them. You can't cry about it. You're doing what you love, so you can't complain about it. I've played in 24 countries so far. I have more recognition of me as a DJ outside my hometown than my hometown itself. Sad, but true. I would say the sky is always the limit. It's just a matter of me choosing to go forward or not. Because if I wanted to go forward with this, I could be doing a lot more bigger things. But I was just making it grow and mature slowly. Not because you have 50 or 100 songs, you become a DJ. You know, not because you have a small case and have Beats by Dre. You know, Beats by Dre. Change it. This is better now. Bay model, yeah, it's Bay model. Customized much better. That doesn't make you a DJ, you know. It takes a lot of work. Yes, it's cool to be on stage and hype up, but if that's the only reason you do it for, then you will never last. Very exciting, because I knew about this, I think, 4 months ago, and I was keeping it down, like, because I can't speak about it because I work with Flash. But then as soon as it launched up, it was great news, because first of all, I'm the first Khaliji and Emirati local guy ever to be on stage on Creamfield #1. And actually I'm doing a headline slot. I'm not doing warm-up show, actually on the stage when actually before the main act, Deadmau5, which is also a very big deal, because Deadmau5 usually is very picky about who he works with as a warm-up DJ. And he said, yes, why not, I would love this. So it's like, it's great support from an international artist, #1, and #2 is always good to be on the stage in that big name and just say, like, you know what, yes, Arabs or Khalijis, we can actually be on stage and actually rock a show like this. I'm going to be doing the 8th. I'll be doing 2 stages, the Flash arena and the main stage. I'm opening for Joseph Miller on the arena, and then 2 hours later, Magnetic Man and KTP, then I'm going on, and then Deadmau5. Like around 1 morning. Hello everybody, this is Mister Outlaw, and you watch me at